afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hello, Tokes here from London. I thought I'd catch up and say hello to my friends on Facebook. I sort of took the time to rest and just look after me and attend to some little things and big things. And I've been doing my morning prayers as normal. So I thought tomorrow is 10/10. It's the 10th month and the 10th day. So I'll be holding a meditation at 10 a.m. So it'll be from 9:30 to 10:30. So I'm inviting you to join me for the 10-10-10 meditation on the 10th of October, tomorrow at 10 a.m. It'll be recorded so you can get and listen to it in the evening later on. I'm really excited. What have you been up to? Have you been able to process through the issues you've been having with the coronavirus? How have your relationships been? Have you had triggers? Have things triggered you? So tomorrow on the 10th, I want us to prepare ourselves 10 wonderful things you're going to do tomorrow. 10 wonderful things you're going to do to empower you, to show that you love you. Because tomorrow is a very powerful day. We're in the 10th month, October. It'll soon be the 11th month, November, and the 12th month. It'll be soon Christmas, and then the new year. So time has really gone. 2020 has been an outstanding year of surprises, of trauma, of shocks, of sudden change, sudden momentum, sudden rules, sudden regulations, sudden fears. How have you coped with the fears, the regulations? Your relationships. How have you been triggered in your relationships with your biological family, your extended family, your children, your mother, your father? What has really, really triggered you? And what has given you so much joy? For me, going for walks has given me joy. I went for a walk today. I saw 3 dogs, and they all came to say hello to me. And the owner was a bit embarrassed. I said, "Oh, that's all right. Dogs always come and say hello." These were white little dogs. They were beautiful and they were very cute. And I thought, wow. And then I met one of my clients, and she had her 2 sons, another 3. And I said, "Are these my sons?" She said, "Yes." "Well, this is the one. This is the one that's your real son," she said. "That's your grandson. Because of you, I got pregnant. You know, and I don't come because every time I come to you, I get pregnant. Now I have 2 children. I'm very happy." And then I looked at her 2 little boys, you know, going to school in their lovely uniform here in St. John's Wood. And there she was, looking beautiful. She'd lost weight. She looked marvelous. She looked happy, you know. And I remember when she came and she said she'd never be happy. She didn't know what life held for her. She didn't know if she'd stay married. And there she was, blooming before me. I said, "You look wonderful." And she went, "Yes, life has shifted and it's wonderful." Where has your life shifted? If you had to say something good about yourself right now, when you reflect on the year, what would it be? So today, I met a man who looked like he was 30. He told me, "I'll be 70 next year." I almost passed out. He looked 30. He was like a tall young man. And he's 70 next year. That means he's 69. He looks stunning. Oh, I walk every day. I eat organic. I discipline myself. I make sure I feel wonderful. And I just looked at him. I thought, wow. I mean, he looked like a fashion model at 69. And I thought, I want to look like that when I'm 69 and 7. I want to be fit and wonderful. So that was fabulous. So what and who have you spoken to that has inspired you, whether you know the person or not? And how are you catching up with your life? What is so wonderful about you? And you want to share it. So I greet the wonderfulness of you. And I say, hello, hello, hello. It's nice to have you here. And I thought, I opened a book before coming. And it's the Major Writings of Nichiren Daishonin, Volume 1. It says here, the Gosha, which is this book, explains the principle of changing karma or destiny. We all want to change our karma and destiny. So Buddhism divides destiny into two categories, mutable and immutable. Both can be either good or bad. Mutable karma has a weak influence and can be overridden through simple effort. Immutable karma, immutable karma is more deeply rooted, harder to change, and is the determining force of the basic direction in our lives. So what is mutable karma? What is immutable karma? Mutable karma is the karma that can be changed, where you can have instantaneous results. Immutable karma is more deeply rooted, usually in a past life, on a soul level, on many levels. So deep karma that's difficult to uproot. Just like if you find yourself creating a pattern, or always in a pattern, meeting the wrong person, meeting the same type of person, or in the same type of job. Right. So things about us determine our lives and how we live. So we're always wanting to have some discipline, some willpower. Willpower, I think, is very important. How are you allowing your willpower to help you break a habit that no longer serves you? That's a very good question, I thought. And I thought, so I don't want to, I'll leave that. So one of the greatest way to change karma is to do a forgiveness practice, to apologize to yourself, to apologize to your past, your present, and your future, to apologize to the people who've hurt you. A forgiveness practice is a deep-rooted practice. So you could chant, you can sing, you can meditate. There are various forms of doing forgiveness practice. The forgiveness practice that works is the forgiveness practice that works for you. You may try one forgiveness practice and it doesn't work. You may try another and it works. It's not so much that they don't work, it's the fact that you're peeling layers and layers and layers of your karma, layers and layers of your existence, layers of layers. And as you do so, you peel a layer and you feel relaxed, you feel lighter. And then another layer comes and you peel another layer. So where are you peeling your layers? And I think this is very important. So I wanted to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you catching up with your life? I like to think you're in your body, living here on earth, and you're not out of your body because of shock or trauma. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling stuck or lost, if you're feeling like you really need to shift something in your life and change something drastically, feel free to give me a call and let's book a session. Or join me in the meditation tomorrow, the 10-10-10 meditation at 9:30 in the morning tomorrow. So we'll be in that 10 energy at exactly 10 a.m. And you can use that meditation and do the same for 9:30 to 10:30 in the evening. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So you'd connect to the vibration of 10, and 10 is 1 and 0, the 0 point, your zero balance, and 1, the leadership, the unity consciousness of you united within yourself to move forward. Wouldn't that just be wonderful for us to activate all of that? So where are you right now in your life? Are you able to smile? Are you finding it difficult to smile? Are you able to dance? Are you feeling nice and beautiful with yourself, or nice and handsome? What can you share about your life that brings you joy, really joy from deep within your heart? What do you feel is that point within you where nothing touches? And in that point is your point with the divine, where you feel constantly blessed no matter what's happening around you. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well, whatever you're going through. I have been busy. I'm seeing clients on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So feel free to give me a call. You can do a Zoom and a Zoom call. It will be recorded and you will get the recording, so you can always go back and listen to it and remember what we have discussed and the homework given to you. So I just wanted to touch base and say hello, hello, hello. I'm smiling. I haven't been here for quite a while. Forgive me. It was time for me to take time out. The month of October is an opening month. It's almost like so much is happening, and it's time in your journey, in the labyrinth of your journey, in the labyrinth of your emotions, in the labyrinth of your pain, in the labyrinth of your trauma, in the labyrinth of your mind, in the labyrinth of your heart, in the labyrinth of your tummy, of your emotions. You bring in joy and love and peace and begin to activate in you that desire to know that you are worthy. You are worthy of respect, and you are worthy of love, and you really are. So if you've forgotten, I'm reminding you that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of respect, and you are worthy, and you have value, and you are valuable, and you're absolutely wonderful exactly as you are right now. Yes, right now. Whatever you're doing, laughing, drinking, crying, it's perfect. You're at the right time, the right space, the right event. As you're shifting through and activating more laughter and joy within you, and you can feel it in your pores, in your heart, in your body, in your cells, in your hair, and you just feel wonderful. Let's breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And it feels so good just to breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Then as you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to breathe in love into your cells and breathe out. And breathe in love into your eyes and breathe out. And breathe in love into your blood and breathe out. And breathe in love into your lymphatic system and breathe out. And breathe in love into your body and breathe out. And just breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in. Doesn't that just feel wonderful? Just feel that peace where you use your breath to heal and bring you back to base, to your home, to your physical body. So if you can, just breathe in stillness for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's just wonderful. I usually like to sing. Janita D'Souza, hi, I just saw your heart. Hi, Janita, how is India? Is that where you are, my love? I miss you. I miss you. I want to thank you for all the love, and I'm sending love from London here to you in India. Wherever you are, I love you, I love you, I love you. I hear there's some news coming in for you, but it's private. I'll speak to you about that another time. So I think, what shall I do? Shall I pick up a card? I wanted to talk about just catching up, saying hello, and looking at where you are in your life right now, and just loving you with all your mistakes, and loving you and learning to forgive you, and just love you for you. You see, that spark of you that is brilliant is brilliant. That spark of you that gets angry is also brilliant, because in the anger, in the chaos, in the misunderstanding, in the confusion, is your journey through that labyrinth of pain and suffering. That journey, that pain, that's good. That's normal. It means you're alive. If you're alive and you're having arguments and you're suffering, you're alive. If you didn't have emotions, you'd be dead. And you don't want to be dead. You want to be alive. So they're having an argument with your partner. Great. Feel good about it. My client just called and said, Turks, I had an awful argument with my husband. I went, good. She went, what? I said, good. You're both alive. It means you love each other. Oh, I don't know about that. I said, yes. Sometimes you don't want to reach a point where you lose the person and you think, oh, I missed the argument. I said, enjoy the argument, enjoy your relationships you have with people now. Enjoy with your mother, your father, your children, even if they're giving you a headache. Just enjoy it because you're alive. You're alive. You can feel those emotions are yours. That means you're alive. You're not dead. You're alive. Give thanks for being alive. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks. I give thanks, I give thanks, you give thanks. I give thanks for your life. I give thanks for you. I give thanks for your life. You are wonderful, yes, you are wonderful. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. Aho, 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 aho. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great evening. Have a great morning wherever you are watching this. And if you're watching the replay, write replay and give me a heart like Janita has. Those of you watching, tell me you're watching me and you never comment. Hello, I can see you, I can feel you now. And those of you who have the courage and the boldness to write something and say something, that you can do so. If not now, maybe later. Okay, for those of you who can, I'll see you tomorrow at my meditation, the 10-10-10 in the morning, London time. Okay? I'll put the link below. And does anybody have a question they want me to answer, or they have something they want to ask me that they'd like me to talk about? So perhaps you have an issue. Would you like me to pull a card for you or something? Perhaps you'd like that. Or perhaps you'd want to message me privately, and that's fine. So just think, if I had a question I wanted to ask Tokes right now about my life, what would it be? If I asked Tokes to pull a card for me, what would it be? Yes. So close your eyes and just breathe in and just see the pathway of your life blossoming and blooming. See the pathway of your life filled with flowers and joy and laughter and healthy food and good health and vibrant relationships, and feeling the joy of your life of being here, and give thanks and give gratitude. Pure, pure gratitude. Bye. I love you. I love you. I love you. Do a little sexy dance. Do a little sexy dance. Do a little sexy dance. Okay, back to work. I got to go back to work. I got to go and do some things, do some filing, do some notes. Ilk, love from Ismail. Ah, Ilk, how are you? How are you, Ilk? Ismail. Ah, I wish I was there with you. I'm going to transport myself to Izmir, transport myself to India. Ah, all my friends around the world, in wonderful parts of the world. How fortunate you are. How wonderful. Let me see if I can. Let me get a card. I'll get a card for India, for Janita, and I'll get a card for Ilk in Izmir. Okay, let's just check. Let's see. I can get a card. Card B. Let's choose a card. Very well, welcome. Ah. Okay, Ilk, let's choose a card for you. Izmir. What have you been up to? How are you? How are things? Okay, this is a card for Izmir. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. So you are blossoming. You are blossoming. That's the card I picked for you, blossoming. You are blossoming. Isn't that lovely? I can just see you wearing that white and dancing on top of the lotus flower. So Ilk, you are blossoming. Welcome in the blossoming for your life. It's lovely. How does that make you feel? It makes me feel like I want to dance or I want to spiral. Isn't that just beautiful? And then I'm going to pick a card for Janita. And yes, great, good. So I'm picking a card for Janita in India. Janita, let's see what card comes up for you. Expect a miracle. Remember I said earlier on, Janita, that I felt that it was some news coming to you, something. So Janita, it says, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So Janita, expect a miracle. A miracle wherever you are, in India, enjoy. Mother Mary is with you. Expect a miracle. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, and then for those people who are here, but they're hiding, I'll pick a general card for all of you that are here and hiding. Yes, it is very uplifting. Great, says Ilk. Yes, thank you. My pleasure, Ilk. I love you, Ilk, and I miss you. But I'm here in London, giving you a warm hug. And then a card for everyone that's here, that's hidden a little bit. Says here, Mother Earth, Mawu, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So this, for all of you that are that are watching, I picked a collective card for those. How do I do this? It says Mother Earth. Therefore, we all have to do something to serve humanity. What are you doing to serve humanity? What are you doing? And especially with all the COVID, how are you going to serve Mother Earth? How are you going to look after Mother Earth? And I think this is what all this is about. How are we going to honor the land that we sleep on, that we are born on, that gives us so much joy, the flowers, the food, the animals, and everything, the plants, the earth, Mother Earth. How are we going to do that? So that's up to you. I know what I'm doing. You can join me as we serve more and more and create more light, more legions of light around us. And I think that's important. So I'm going to say goodbye. I've been on for, 22 minutes. It's only going to be for 5 minutes. So Ilk says, thank you. Me too. Yes. And hugs. Yes. So thank you for being here. I hope I was able to cheer you up. If you go and replay, we talked about forgiveness. We talked about karma, mutable and mutable karma, and we explained the difference. And we just talked about triggers and talked about different things. So feel free to listen again and get the blessing and feel the healing. I love you. 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 Yes, I do. And I'm back. As Arnold Schwarzenegger said in the movie, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, big hug. Bye. Love you. Love you. Love you. Bye. See you tomorrow if you can make it to the meditation, 9:30 to 10:30. It's on Zoom, so it's private, and I'll be holding sacred space and teaching a little bit about the numerology of 10 and the power of what the day 10th of October is all about. See you. Bye. Bye. Love you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.